I'm Tristan Working, number 10, junior point guard.
Name's Greg Sonafrank, number 24, junior guard.
Nathan Musselman, number 14, junior guard.
I'm Braxton Beal, number 32, junior guard.
Darren Hanley, number 20, sophomore, forward.
Alex Masters, number 22, sophomore, guard.
Parker Johnson, number 30, freshman, guard. I'm Braden Burns, number 40, freshman, forward.
You're watching RTC TV4.
And you're watching RTC TV4.
And you're watching RTC TV4.
Welcome, Warrior Nation, to RTC TV4. I'll be your play-by-play, Jacob Sherboff. We'll have a color commentator in Matt Storm. He's not right up with us yet because we haven't started the game. And then behind the camera will be Colton Tolliver. Today we have a match between Tippy Valley Vikings and your North Miami Warriors. Starting lineup for the Warriors today will look more or less with Tristan Working, Nate Musselman, Darian Hanley, Alex Masters, and Braxton Beal. Malachi Sanderson's usually a part of the starting lineup, but he's sick, majorly so he won't be with them. And then Greg Sonafrank, and a couple games back, how we had talked about there had been we realized with some knee issues, and he'll be out for this game. Don't know what the outlook is for the rest of the season, considering with sectionals right around the corner coming up. For Tippy Valley, we don't really know the starting lineup for them yet. A couple of pregame stats here. Coach for Tippy Valley is Chad Patrick. He's 15-26 in his second year at Tippy Valley. Cliff Hawkins is 10-29 in his second year with North Miami, but he's 496 and 355 in his 38th year overall. Staggering amount of numbers, almost at 500 wins here.
It's a lot of coaching.
Yes.
A lot of years, a lot of games.
He's coached more than I've been alive. Let's see. In the last outing, Valley was defeated by Wabash 54-46, and the Warriors were defeated Career Academy 68-65, and that was a wild win. Warriors ended up winning that game 4-5 there.
Yeah, I didn't make the trip up to South Bend for that, but I heard it was quite an interesting evening with some foul trouble, and like you said, it's every once in a while you'll see a basketball game where a team has to finish with 4 players due to injuries or fouls or a combination of both. But it's very rare to see that at the varsity level.
It was crazy.
And I know Coach Hawkins was telling me about this sequence of events, and he was really very pleased with how our boys were playing to develop a 12-point lead in the fourth quarter, really taking control of that game. And we went down, we fouled somebody out, and we were down to 4 players, and then it was just in hang-on mode.
I mean, they did still a good job holding on to that, still to pull out that win. Mm-hmm. Just another quick thing here, all-time record with Tippy Valley here. As they've been keeping track, Tippy Valley has won 20 to North Miami's 5, so a little bit more of record sway in their way. The last meeting, Tippy Valley beat the Warriors 60-45, almost on the exact same date. It was on the 9th, but the prediction tonight is Tippy Valley 68, North Miami 47.
Well, I know you kind of sum things up for the Warriors tonight. They normally have a pretty short bench, and it's even more.
Yeah.
It's even more so tonight. I know I heard you mention that Malachi is out with influenza and
it is influenza.
Yes, he's not even in the building. He is resting, and we wish him well.
Hopefully
get
gets
healthy
better
and come back to us soon. And I know you mentioned Greg Sonafrank with that nagging knee injury as well. So really, the Warriors, who normally just have the 1 senior and 4 juniors, a couple sophomores and a couple freshmen, that looks like 3 juniors and 2 sophomores and a couple of freshmen. So
Yeah.
pretty short list.
And it sucks
makes
not
up
having
the roster tonight.
Sorry, it sucks not having that like senior leadership too. Like I know one senior, but I know it probably means a lot. Like having that one guy out there, been there all 4 years, and just not having him.
And actually, Malachi, his play really stood out. At least Coach Hawkins was explaining that he was really pleased with how Malachi closed the game out, the competitive nature that he really displayed. He said he'd seen some leadership come out from Malachi that he hadn't necessarily seen quite yet. So he was excited about that next time out on the floor, and then unfortunately, the flu hit him. But we'll see what the Warriors got in terms of toughness tonight. They're going to come out here fighting like they always do, and hopefully they can get a good start and stay out of foul trouble, and we'll have a good ball game tonight.
Yes, and then I got the Three Rivers Conference update here. Wabash is in the first place right now. They are 6-1 in the conference, followed by Manchester 5-1, and then Tippy Valley 6-2 in the conference. So they're hoping for a win to still stay in the mix there for maybe possibly a 3-way tie for first.
Yeah, definitely some teams interested in this score tonight, rooting for us, because if we can knock off Tippy Valley, then it kind of paves the way for couple other schools to seal the deal up with conference. Have
Wabash and Manchester played each other yet? Do you know?
Not that I know of. We could look that up, though. I'll work on that.
And then rounding out the rest of that, Peru is 4-2 in the conference, followed by Whitco 4-3, then Rochester, Southwood, which we just played Southwood not too long ago there, Mac, Northfield, and then unfortunately, us at the bottom of the not the record we wanted for conference play this year. That's for sure.
Right. I had an opportunity to catch up with Coach Patrick, Bill Patrick, before the game, and he was filling me in on some of their recent competitions. But we'll pause for the national anthem.
Great job by the Warrior Band there. We'll have a halftime show today with the lady cheerleaders here.
This time we'd like to announce the starting lineup. First,
remind me to get back to Coach Bill Patrick's comments about some of their recent games.
Okay.
After the starting lineups here.
Tanner
Trapedi, number 10 for Tippy Valley.
Number 22, Jalen Shepard.
Number 22, Shepard.
A senior, number 24, Parker Dalrymple.
Number 24, Dalrymple.
A senior, number 30,
Dalrymple.
Wes
Excuse me,
Mellon.
there's an M in there.
And rounding out the starting lineup, a senior, number 34,
It's
Cameron
number
Parker.
30,
And the Vikings are
Melanson,
Patrick.
and 34, Parker.
And now,
So
That Parker is going to be easy to remember.
a junior, number
Working, starting for the Warriors.
A junior, number 14, Nate Musselman.
Nate Musselman, number 14.
A sophomore, number 20, Darren Hanley.
Hanley, number 20. His play is going to be big.
A sophomore, number 22.
He's been in foul trouble lately.
Yeah,
If he
gets in it quick.
If he can play with the aggressiveness that he has shown us without being in foul trouble, that'll be a good thing for the Warriors.
And the same with Braxton Beal there too. They both, I know they love the game. Their passion for this game is like something that you always look for in a player, and they want to do good for their team, but they have had a trouble of just getting off to that quick foul trouble start that always holds them back. But it's like every time that they don't, they always end up having like a good rebound game, getting them second chances.
Absolutely, and it comes with experience. And I remember a lot of times players, once they figure that out, they learn how to play at the beginning of the game, and they play hard, they're aggressive, and they know that if they have a foul to give, maybe at the end of the half, that's when you can take that extra chance or go for that steal or whatnot. Well, but there's some different gears you got to be able to shift to, especially on defense.
Well, I know I've seen you at a couple of the practices. How do you think this lineup affects with the Warriors press that they like to run?
Well, it's hard to press when you're not very deep. You definitely have to pick and choose those times, but there's definitely a way to still utilize that tool to push the tempo and to create what you want out there defensively. Man-to-man by the Warriors to start, 24.
That's Dalrymple.
Dalrymple drives and does not convert, so good stop on the first possession. Nice
Inside.
entry pass.
Ooh, good
nice
pass.
Extra pass and good follow. Get in there.
Oh, just would not go in there.
I like that possession for the Warriors. They got 2 or 3 good attempts. Our eyes are up. We're making good passes. One more stop, maybe we can convert and get a good start here.
Goes
nice
inside
pass.
there to Shepard.
Nice little pick and roll pass down the baseline.
First points of the night.
Working's got it out top over to Masters. Masters got the start tonight along with Musselman both with the injury situation for the Warriors.
Good shot by Hanley,
That's
and it's
a nice
good.
shot.
Basket by Hanley.
And hopefully that starts a rolling effect there, get them going early.
Absolutely. I was talking with Coach Demeen, who's such a big help for this program. Of course, he coached both girls and boys there for a little while at different times here at North Miami. He's on the staff here. And I was talking with him. We were talking about how important it is, the mental part of the game, and how our team, the Warriors, seem to be very fragile. If things go poorly, it has a crumbling effect, and if things go well, our confidence really swells. That's when we can play our best. So hitting that first shot on the baseline there by Hanley, it'd be nice to see how he responds.
First shot's good there. Foul was Masters was the one that fouled there. His first, team's first.
And Shepard hit that first free throw. That was a short shot. I don't think the ball ever got above the rim.
Ooh, Hanley just poked that ball out.
I like his aggressiveness here going down the floor.
Gets fouled.
Ooh, no, I think he called a double dribble. Tough angle for that official to make that call, but we'll trust him on that one.
So I like to call them the zebras. It's got to be a tough job doing that.
Yeah. It's not as easy as it looks.
As you know.
It's a lot to look at.
See what the Vikings do here.
Another ball screen on the other side of the floor here.
Dalrymple with the shot.
Nice.
Ooh, charge.
Masters, that's a big defensive play there.
That's on Dalrymple. That's his first.
Foul is on Dalrymple, his first.
Now the diamond in one press here. We saw this a lot from the JV team. No problem for the Warriors.
Nice job.
Beal goes all the way down and scores.
That was a good work on for Beal there. Way to dribble through all that.
Yeah. That press didn't bother us in the least. One pass and drive it right to the rim.
The ref stopped it down here. Heck, they almost went over and back with the ball there. Almost was a turnover. See what the Vikings do. Drives the lanes. Dalrymple passes it down.
Really good with the ball.
Ooh, 22. Shepard misses.
Very deceptive. I like how he changes pace, direction. It's very smooth.
Working two-point shot. No good.
Ooh, yep.
Over the back by Musselman.
That's an aggressive foul. A lot of times coaches can live with those. Obviously, we can't get too many of those tonight with the sub situation that we explained earlier, but coaches like aggressive fouls most of the time, as long as they're not in foul trouble.
Right. Dalrymple goes over to Shepard.
Good help defense by Working. Came across the lane, took that option away on the screen and roll.
I think that was the first turnover of the game so far.
Might have been.
Hanley drives the lane. Ooh, loses it on the way up, but it'll stay Warriors ball.
I think if he would have hesitated half a second more, that would have been open for him. He went too soon. I think it was Working was cutting. If he just hesitated a second more than Working and his defender out of the way, and he's got a little more room there.
You think if you would have put a pump fake into that too, would have got maybe him up in the air?
Yeah, maybe. Another rebound foul, this time on Green.
Number 10, Trapedi, I believe is how you pronounce that.
We're going to go with that. Ball's out of bounds on the other side.
Ooh.
Nice cut by Working. Masters comes up with the loose ball. See our ball movement here. Working's got it out top.
Set up against this man. I know they like to set that double screen and have Working go pick his way he wants to drive and with the skilled.
Yep, good patience here. We don't look like we're in any type of rush. I think the official had that one right. The left foot was his pivot foot, and he picked it up trying to take off. I think that one was right. Again, I like that we're getting the ball to Darian, and he's being aggressive.
See what the Vikings come back with.
A lot of ball screens on their end of the floor.
Trapedi 3, no good. Rebounded by Working. And as I was looking on there on that Max Preps, they said that we'd have a pretty good first quarter here.
There's another, yeah.
Hanley gets that one to go.
That's the same spot he hit his first jumper from.
I think he's finding his sweet spot there. Trapedi goes over to Melanson, I believe that's what we're going to
Melanson. Let's go with that.
Ooh, good pump fake there.
That was a good pump fake.
Parker, good for that one.
Basket by Parker.
The shot fake is becoming a lost art in basketball.
Just kind of drive in and hope for the best.
He used it very well there. He had a step on the defender, turned, showed the ball, and the defender left his feet and made it a nice, easy play for him.
Ooh, Working just to get a fingertip on that, and Hanley misses that short one. Trapedi brings it out for the Vikings.
Still man-to-man for the Warriors. Trapedi's going to take the jump shot there and sink it.
Basket by Trapedi.
6-7's our score. Warriors just down 1 here. Working's going to walk it across. There's a little over 3 minutes left in the first.
That'll be 34 Parker playing on him for man-to-man.
Beal's going to, I thought he was going to take it.
Musselman 3, ooh, good shot.
Musselman, way to knock it down.
Was one of those kind of in-out passes where people get a chance to get their feet set and really feel comfortable getting that 3 to go. Melanson to get a shot off, and wow, gets that to go.
Nice shot by the big fella there, trading 3-point baskets here, so the score's still a 1-point lead for Tippy Valley. Nice drive, good defensive recovery. And ball's going to be out of bounds. We got a sub coming in here, number 12, it looks like, for Dalrymple. Number 12 is Jalen Potter.
Sorry. A little bit of that, if you heard that static going on, it's one of these wires.
Okay, Beal's going to turn in the lane, and it won't go off the back iron. Warriors get back in transition defense.
Interesting to see what this, how Parker can work on switching through that and getting involved with it. Seem to keep going back to him a lot, trying to see if they can't get something between there. Treaty back over to Melanson, over to 12, Potter.
Back screen there to get number 12 open. Nothing there, so he kicks it out. Good patience on his part. That's the second time Trapee's gone left and shot.
40 Potter get the rebound.
Is that the second on Masters?
I believe so. Layup's good.
That one's a tough one too. Jalen Potter, the sub that just came in, he just timed that cut really well after the offensive rebound, and Masters was in a position where he couldn't recover. So Parker Johnson, freshman, is going to get in this ball game with 1:45 left in the first.
And I just realized there's 2 Potters on the team. Shot's no good there.
3-point lead by Tippy Valley. Tristan Working's going to bring it across the timeline. Walk it across. 4 high set for the Warriors. Ball screen by Beal. Pull up off the front iron. Transition defense. We got the ball stopped.
Parker with it.
Oh, don't leave 34. Who's got him?
Yep. 3-point shot, and it is good. You called it right there from the beginning.
Yeah, you could see that was a miscommunication. Working and Beal both were kind of in the same spot, and they just assumed that each other was going to stay with 34, and both left. So when the ball came back to him, he had a wide open look. We'll get to the free throw line. It's a good, smart play by Tristan Working, being aggressive. He's missed his last couple shots, so maybe getting to the free throw line will get him in a rhythm. We got freshman number 2 for the ball game getting ready to check in.
Burns.
That's Braden Burns.
Burn turn.
Nice shot. There's Working, knocking down the free throw. And Burns is going to sub in for Musselman. So we got 2 freshmen on the floor currently.
I don't know. Oh, no, I guess in the last one, too, in Academy. I think that was the first time Burns had been in the rotation there. Second one's good.
Working hits both. 4-point lead by Tippy Valley. We're at a minute left in the first. Warriors have switched to 2-3 zone at this point. Working gambles a little bit from the wing, but recovers. Parker Johnson stumbles a little bit, but recovers. Our hands are starting to sag just a little bit. There's a good contest by Beal from the middle spot. Long 3, in and out. Beal's going to fight for that rebound. Good hustle. Working. Oh, we got lots of people on the floor. You can't call timeout if you don't have possession. That's a jump ball.
Everybody was diving for that one.
Yep. You'll see that a lot. A lot of times when you see your teammate dive on the floor, players or coaches will try to call a quick timeout, and it just puts the official in a tough spot. But the correct call is to wait till possession is established before you give any timeouts.
Right, and Working, trying to work it down in there, kind of pushed himself there.
A little bit of a force there. Wish we could have that one back and take the last shot. See if we can make another defensive stand.
Going to try to work this last 10 seconds here, get the last shot in the quarter. Potter with it. Goes inside there to 22, Shepard, no good. And that'll be it for the first quarter here. Vikings 15, Warriors 11. And with that, we will be back after a quick break.
This broadcast brought to you in part by these local sponsors. Enjoy the game with an ice-cold Coke. Locally owned and operated since 1907, Coca-Cola Bottling Company of Kokomo proudly supports 28 high schools in north central Indiana. Our starting lineup of brands are sure to keep you hydrated on the sidelines and at home. Coca-Cola Bottling Company of Kokomo. RTC TV4 thanks you for watching tonight's broadcast. Sponsorship and advertising opportunities are available, and free production is included with every sponsorship package. If you are seeing this, then your customers are seeing it too. RTC TV4. See for yourself. Please support the local sponsors who make this production possible.
And we're back here with just getting ready to start the second quarter. And
I mentioned earlier Bill Patrick's comments before the game. He was talking about how he really liked where their team was. Of course, Bill Patrick coached this team for years. He's got 1 million wins, and his son is now the head coach. But Bill Patrick was filling me in on his 2 cents on how the team was really responding at this point. They really liked where they were at. He mentioned a key play against Southwood. They almost beat Southwood, and they lost it really right at the buzzer, and how if they would have won that game, he really thought that they'd be really rolling right now. But still likes where they're at. They've got a couple big wins here just recently, and feels pretty confident in his team right now.
And we're going to get a travel there before turnover here.
So defensively, I like where the Warriors are to start the first and the second quarter. They've gotten stops, and they've only given up 15 points here. We're in this ball game. We need to find a way to get some more good looks. We're going to have to play against a 1-3-1 to start the second quarter.
And they've been really good about that transition defense there. Whoa, balls everywhere.
That's a good shot by Working.
It's good. Huggins trying to push the tempo here.
2-point ball game. This time we're in a 1-2-2 zone. Warriors are mixing up those defenses. Parker Johnson gets the steal, throws it ahead to Braden Burns. And Coach Hawkins, as I mentioned, loose ball situation. He was smart to get a quick timeout. That one was awarded because we had possession.
Right. And, I mean, great job on Burns' part trying to get back after that ball, not wanting to give it up. Got the word switch there. But
I got a comment quickly with our student section at North Miami here tonight. I count 5 rows of standing students, which I'm pleased with. I'm pleased with our outcome there.
I think that's the biggest turnout we've had so far this year, honestly.
Our student section looks nice. It'll be a lot of fun if we can knock off Tippy Valley tonight with some support like that.
That'd be huge momentum for going into the sectionals here. With the last
so much fun.
What, two more games after this? 12th and the 15th.
It's winding down. There's 2 more games after this. You're right, and then we're into sectional.
Yep.
So Tippy Valley's staying in their zone. Oh, we got a turnover at the top here. 54 is able to get the steal. They push and get the bucket to
other end there. Shepherd. Yep.
That nice aggressiveness there on Tippy Valley's part. Really turned up the heat out of that timeout.
Skip past to Working there. Tries to drive the lane. Shots blocked.
He's got to stop the ball. Somebody's got to stop him before that. He got all the way to the rim. There's an offensive rebound and a putback.
Another shot there by Shepherd, back to back.
You can sense things getting out of hand a little bit.
30-second timeout there by Coach Hawkins. And
this is where we really have to respond. I mean, you could see the intensity just get cranked up there out of that last timeout. And the Warriors have got to get together here and focus up, be ready to meet passes and play strong and match that intensity.
Right.
One of the trademarks of Tippy Valley's program is toughness. And so you have to match that toughness if you want to compete with them.
And a lot of people don't give credit to basketball, but it is a physical sport out there.
It is very much so. I would say that this is a huge possession in this ball game. Will we respond to them turning up the heat? They're going to press us with the diamond in one. Working's going to throw it over to Musselman, and nice ball movement there, and then good skip pass. Beal's going to score. I thought he scored.
Yeah.
Thought he was going to get an and one.
Hit that back rim just a little hard and went right out.
What do you think about how they handled that possession?
That was great. It was almost
a great
nothing.
Possession. That's very encouraging. That was a huge test for us to respond to their pressure, and we zipped it around and got a great great aggressive look at the basket.
Yeah, some tells me they went over that a few times in practice there. And I mean, that was just great passing too. Just watching it develop right in front of them. Didn't go too fast. Took their time passing it around. Went the middle man and then back out. It was.
Yep, we got 2 quick reversals and skipped it over the top and ended up getting a shot right in the middle of the lane. But unfortunately, come away with nothing because we missed those free throws. Need another stop. We're in the 2-3 zone.
Tripedi with it. Goes over to Parker. Back over to Tripedi, back up the top. Just realizing the Warriors are in that 2-3 zone you were talking about. Tripedi's shot's no good.
That one.
Gets his
gotta
rebound.
come away with that ball, a long rebound.
Underneath there to 40, Potter. His first points of the night.
Now they're back to the 1-3-1 half-court zone. Working's got it identified, and we're zipping the ball around. Good ball movement, and Working's going to fire a little out of rhythm on that shot. 30 hit his last one.
And he hits another one.
And he turns around and tells that student section to quiet down. See if we respond here. The lead's 11. There's a skip pass by Musselman. It's going to go too far for Braden Burns.
Man, and I mean, he had all the way up to that, and he couldn't get to it.
Yeah, not quite. Yep. This is as big a possession defensively as that other one was offensively. We really need to respond here. There's our hands are up with Musselman and Masters out top. We're in the 2-3 zone.
Tripedi doing a good job of just passing around, trying to find the open man.
It's a good show on Darian Hanley's part, and he's there and help defense. He gets the steal. Good stop by the Warriors. Let's get a bucket. Oof. Nice entry pass. Face up and go at him. Working's able to split. Jump ball is probably the right call there. It was either that or travel.
You could see the ref contemplate that as he was getting ready to call that.
Let's go with this one. So it's OB under for the Warriors. Masters has got it out of bounds. Hanley's going to pop out and get it, out to Working. And they're going to back screen for Hanley, then throw it to Masters in the corner. Skip over to Beal, and it's picked off by Tripedi. He's going to go lay it in. Leads up to 13. This one's a full timeout.
Second full timeout of the game.
Yeah. Oh, what are the North Miami Warriors doing here?
Oh, we're getting a wave started.
The wave is going. Good effort here by the Warriors.
Getting the wave going in here.
There's Kate Cobbler. Connor Wilson had the first round, then goes Kate Cobbler. Here comes Kayla Crading.
Getting everybody into it.
This is fun. Here comes Sarah Eckrow on the last leg of it. Yeah,
having fun with
like it. That's and a slide to finish.
Great.
I love it.
Way to get everybody involved.
I love it. That's fun.
Get the crowd on their feet here.
That's fun. Liven things up a little bit. See if we can get some enthusiasm going here. I didn't realize that was the second full timeout. I know that that's when they had it planned, but I was thinking that all those other timeouts were 30s, but I must have missed one.
I was keeping a track. That one when Burns was down here on his knees was first one.
You're right.
I was waiting for it. I was getting excited.
That was fun. That was fun.
I think they really enjoyed getting out there doing that one, having fun with it.
Yeah. I love Sarah Eckrow's slide at the end. That's awesome.
I think she was safe at first.
She was.
And we get back underway here. Hanley with a 2-point shot, and it's good.
Hanley has not missed those, at least with those jump shots so far.
When he gets in that rhythm, just right there, just inside the inner limit.
He's really come a long way with his jump shot. That's a big key for his development as a basketball player.
Potter with it.
We're man-to-man on this possession.
On a Parker.
Masters does a good job getting around. That ball fake has got us a couple times. It wasn't the same player, I guess, but
see what the Warriors did here.
Stay on the ground. Nice pass.
Good pass. Wow. That was a bullet of a pass. Hanley's having a pretty good first half here. You were talking about yourself. You said he needed to have a good one.
Yep, I think I told somebody at the Southwood game. If you remember, our boys went over and played really well, had a lead at the end of the first, and it slipped away from us and then really got away in the second half. But I remember Hanley had 20 points that night, and he didn't even play very much because of fouls. And I remember telling somebody that he was never going to score less than 10 again in his high school career.
And I'm willing to believe that too.
So far, that's a good prediction, I think.
Ooh, and just a little hard there. Must have been able to get the rebound.
He's got 8 already tonight, so feel pretty good about his chances
he feels good
tonight.
about those odds. Musselman, ooh, I thought he was going to
show. Get in there, ball. Ooh.
No, oh,
man, working crashed hard, and ball just didn't bounce our way on that one.
Down to Potter.
That's a travel. Yep, good call.
Turnovers starting to rack up in this quarter.
Yeah, we got some subs on Tippy Valley's part, but they're trying to play. They know that we have a short bench, and they've really
kept a rotation
They've been keeping the fresh legs in, and here comes the pressure.
Actually, the only person I've noticed that really hasn't been rotated is Trapedi. Number 10 is about the only one that I've seen stay in there the whole time.
Good observation. He's a point guard. A lot of times that's the case with the point guard. Nice back cut and good pass by Working.
Oh, man.
Couldn't get it to finish.
Goes down to the other end
Musselman
here.
does a good job stopping the ball in transition there. Just keep getting stops and good looks. One possession at a time. Tippy Valley's showing a lot of patience, moving the ball around.
Shot there by
Dalrymple with the miss.
There you go.
I'm starting to learn some names. Hanley skips it over to Musselman, then it's back out to Working. He drags it right, back left. Yep, Trapedi jumped in front, and that's the correct call. He's looking over at his coach and says, "Coach, I did it like you taught me," but I think that's the right call. He kind of jumped in front.
Parker coming back in. Oh, the starters I just said sit down are coming right back out. Oh, and there goes Trapedi.
Under 2 minutes in the first half. It's an 11-point ball game.
It's still a game. There's still plenty of time.
Oh, absolutely. We're
right there in the heat of things.
He needs to square up before he uses that dribble.
Oh, good. Oh,
that's
man.
A tough shot.
It is. I mean, he had him with that pump fake a little bit. Probably should have gone for a pass.
You don't have any rhythm when you're stepping back like that.
Oh, man. 3 for 3 on three-pointers so far.
Mellinson's got the hot hand tonight. Nice looking shot. Working, nice drive. He finishes. Probably could have got a call, but didn't. 12-point ball game. We're back in transition. Better get out. Oh, nice gamble by Working. He's going to finish on this. No, he missed it. But then gets his own rebound. Musselman follows it up and in.
Nice job by Musselman to stay there and wait for it.
We've got a 2-2-1 3/4 court press. Oh, nice bounce pass down once they broke it.
Who is that? 54? Kraft.
Now Tippy's turn to press. It looks like it's just a man press. We should be able to just clear this out and bring it up. Skips it over to Masters, back out to Musselman, skip over to Beal. Beal's going to take a 16-footer and hit it.
Oh, nice.
Nice shot by Beal. 10-point ball game. We're down to 20 seconds. This is key how we close the half.
I've seen a little bit more juice in Musselman and Master here, getting them hands up.
There's a bounce. We know we can do this.
Mellinson, man,
Mellinson
he's just
miss.
got the hot hand right now.
Their time here, we got 4, 3, 2, 1. That's a foul. Man, we could have got 3 free throws, I think, out of that, but the official did not think so. So down 12 at halftime.
Yep, it'll be 35-23 here. As the cheerleaders get set up for halftime, don't go away. We're going to take a commercial quick break here, and we'll be right back.
At Co-Alliance Propane, we treat our customers like neighbors because, well, that's what we are. When you trust Co-Alliance Propane as your seriously local propane provider, you're trusting a team of professionals who live, work, and watch the game from right across the county, not the country. A team that's close by and seriously dedicated to your safety and providing the best service possible. Find out more about Co-Alliance Propane's seriously local service and how you can get 50 gallons of propane free at coalliancepropane.com.
And we're back here, getting ready to start the halftime show with the cheerleaders here. See what they have in store for us. They believe they're calling this one the Greatest Showman, with the song from the Greatest Showman at the movie, if anybody's seen that.
Have you seen it?
Yeah, I thought it was a great movie.
I've seen it. The girls had me watch it. It's pretty good.
I didn't see it at first, but then everybody kept telling me that I needed to go see it.
It's an interesting show. Hold your attention. I like shows that tell a story. You know, I mean, I like. It's an interesting story. That's nice. I know the girls have worked hard on this. We missed school all last week, so they put this together with about 4 practices.
And that's a tough feat to do there without minimal practices. Trying to add up all these stats here. 23. I don't know if I could do some of those things.
Katie about slipped through that catch. She's laughing it off here. And just another thing that we were talking about during the game, Warriors do have 2 more home games. That is next week, the 12th and the 15th. So fans, come on out for the last week before the Warriors head into sectionals and cheer them on. I don't remember at the time who they play. For sectional, I don't think they've drawn yet.
Oh, they haven't drawn yet?
I think the draw's this Sunday.
Oh, okay, okay.
I will double check and see if we're wrong about that.
Because the girls ended up playing Oak Hill in the first. Yep.
Correct.
Yep, that's what I thought.
We drew the toughest team right off the bat. 6 o'clock on the first opportunity.
Hey, in some cases, knock them off right away, right?
Hey, that's what I always say. You got to beat them sooner or later, most likely.
Might as well get them out of the way now.
Exactly. The boys sectional is at Oak Hill, not Manchester.
Oh, at Oak Hill.
Same teams, but different location.
Girls get through and connect it, and there we go. I don't know if I'd have that much coordination to get my leg up there and stay balanced.
If I was on the side there, the knee that I was being held with would have just completely snapped. And the whole thing would have fallen down. Good effort there. I love it. Uh-oh, here we go. What are these signs going to tell us?
There we go.
Will you go to prom with me, Caleb?
There you go. He says yes.
Oh, that's nice.
Now that's a promposal right there.
Yeah, you gotta appreciate that. Very sweet. Hannah Hall, very creative and resourceful.
That was clever.
In her proposal to Caleb Mallory about going to prom. That's very sweet. We'll talk about that one for a while, I'm sure.
That one had been in the making there for a little bit. I kept it a secret from him for a while. It was pretty good, well thought out. And with that, we'll be back in about a 3-minute break here to go over some halftime stats. And with that, we'll be right back.
At Co-Alliance, we understand the importance of community. After all, we've been farmer-owned since the 1920s. And now that we're a part of your community, we want to become your total agronomy solutions provider. Co-Alliance offers the latest in ag technology for your operation. From field scouting and fertilizers to premium seed and precision agriculture, we can help take your operation to the next level. Put the resources of your local cooperative to work. Contact Co-Alliance today.
Want to know what I like best about playing basketball for my high school? I like it because it's a place where my friends get to see me play. I like it because I'm playing for someone besides myself. I'm playing for everybody in my school and every person in my community.
Indiana high school sports. They're more than just a game.
Come and see me play.
I don't think of this as a high school weight room. It's more like a high school classroom. I'm learning how to manage my time here. I'm learning that it's important to have goals and that it takes persistence and commitment to reach them. And I'm learning that the best way to lead is by example.
Indiana high school sports. They're more than just a game.
Come and see me play.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors. Shepherd's Chevrolet Buick in Rochester treats you like family. Shepherd's offers a wide variety of new and certified pre-owned vehicles to fit your budget. Stop out for your test drive today, online at shepherdsrochester.com. Woodlawn Hospital, offering state-of-the-art care for Fulton County for over 100 years. Woodlawn Hospital is the area's healthcare leader. Comprehensive care from head to toe. Online at woodlawnhospital.com. Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production. This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors. Evans Agency in Rochester, offering farm liability, farm personal property, and farm outbuilding policies, all customized to fit your insurance needs. Let Judy help you protect all of your possessions. Online at evansagencyrochester.com. The lawyers and staff at Peterson, Wagoner & Perkins LLP are here to provide the highest quality legal and professional service to their clients presently and for the future. See a full list of services online at peterson-wagoner.com. Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production. This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors. RTC Fiber Communications. Stay connected with the fastest internet speeds available with RTC Fiber Communications. Voice, data, and video connectivity for the 21st century. Local service, local support, local investment. Online at rtc1.com. First Federal Savings Bank is your local mortgage lender with 6 locations throughout north central Indiana. Trust the professionals at First Federal Savings Bank. Online at firstfederalbanking.com. Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production.
This broadcast brought to you in part by these local sponsors. Enjoy the game with an ice-cold Coke. Locally owned and operated since 1907, Coca-Cola Bottling Company of Kokomo proudly supports 28 high schools in north central Indiana. Our starting lineup of brands are sure to keep you hydrated on the sidelines and at home. Coca-Cola Bottling Company of Kokomo. RTC TV4 thanks you for watching tonight's broadcast. Sponsorship and advertising opportunities are available, and free production is included with every sponsorship package. If you are seeing this, then your customers are seeing it too. RTC TV4. See for yourself. Please support the local sponsors who make this production possible.
Welcome back. We got about a minute left here before we start the second half. We're going to go over a quick couple of unofficial halftime stats here. First for Tippy Valley. Had 6 turnovers in the whole first half there, 2 in the first, 4 in the second. Number 10, Trapedi, ended up having 4 so far. Jalen Potter had 2, 0 for 1 at the free throw line. Shepard had 7, 1 for 2 at the free throw line. Melanson had those 3 3-pointers there, had 11 points. Parker had 5. He had 5. Then we had Jace Potter with 4, and then Alex Kraft with 2.
For the Warriors, Darian Hanley leads the way with 8 points in the first half. Tristan Working's got 6, Nate Musselman's got 5, and Braxton Beals got 4. The Warriors had about 7 turnovers in the first half. Done a good job taking care of the ball. I don't have any rebounds for you. We do have some offensive rebounds. It's a 12-point deficit at halftime here. And Tippy Valley is going to start with the ball. So hopefully.
Key defensive stop here.
Yep. Hopefully the third quarter will be the third straight quarter where we can start with a defensive stop. We're underway.
And I'm just realizing something here on Working. He seemed to got something wrapped up below his knee there. Just kind of pointing that out.
Yep.
Oh, shot there is good by 22 Shepard.
It's the first opening quarter bucket that we've given up. They're man-to-man here.
Trying to put some pressure on the Warriors.
Yep, Masters has got it. Mellanson's going to guard him. Out to Hanley. Then back out to Working. A little unbalanced there. Working's going to get a set.
See what they
Kicks it down to Musselman on the right side. UCLA cut. Back to Working. Nice shot fake. Nice pass over to Hanley, and he gets fouled.
What exactly is a UCLA cut?
When there's somebody standing on the elbow, and well, I mean, I call it UCLA cut. I know a lot of people do. Coach Wooden made that offensive action famous. Of course, the UCLA program back when they were insanely dominant. But yeah, that's a pass from the top and then a back screen right at the elbow.
Oh, okay. I'm with
you.
So
Hanley hits both of those.
That puts him at 10 points.
Yep, there we go. And the Warriors are in this 2-3 zone. Tippy Valley's zipping it around the perimeter, one side to the other. Good ball movement. Trapedi, nice bounce pass. I like how he led his teammate to the basket. I appreciate good passing. That was a beautiful bounce pass. He didn't throw it to him. He threw it to where he wanted his teammate to go, where he could lay it in. Nice pass.
I think a defensive foul there on Trapedi.
Yeah, I have noticed Tippy Valley is using that hand quite a bit in this man-to-man. They're doing a good job of showing one hand, but the other one has been on us, and that is a foul by rule, but it was called there. We coughed it up on the inbounds play. Got to stop that ball. Another nice bounce pass. That
again.
time by 24, Dalrymple with the assist there. Oh, Dalrymple got the assist. I'm not sure who got that bucket, honestly.
I think it was Shepard again, 22.
Ball's tipped, so it's not over and back. Working's going to drive it hard left. Nice hesitation. Then he kicks it out to Masters. Then into Darian. Hanley's going to fall short because he was fading on that jump shot there. The lead is 16. We need a stop here.
Parker there with a three-point shot there.
Buries it. It's getting away from us a little bit here. It's up to 19.
Gotta focus.
We need to respond.
Definitely got to get points on this possession.
Be strong with it. Square up. Hanley's going to take it. He hit that in the first half. He's short on that one. Got to stop the ball.
Just goes right through his hands.
On that one, 34 is leading the break, Cameron Parker, and he tried to, I thought he tried to go a little too quick with that pass. No one really stopped him. I think if he took one or two more dribbles, it would have forced Hanley to come up and get him. He would have had a cleaner pass there. Another key possession for the Warriors. A lot of ball game left, but they've got to be productive on this end. Beal's going to take a shot. He can hit that, and he does. I love his shot off the dribble. He does that very well. And he takes the charge. Nice job. Beal stepping up here with the big bucket and then the charge at half court.
Was that on
he is tough.
Parker?
34.
Yeah, Parker.
Beal has been attempting charges like no one's business lately. I think he attempted 10 in their last ball game.
Oh, really?
Yes, he is tough enough to take a hit.
I unfortunately wasn't able to make it to the last one.
Right. Good timeout call as Tippy Valley had Tristan Working's dribble picked up and all the available passes taken away. So good call for a timeout. We'll see if we can get something coming out of the timeout.
And with a full timeout here, we'll be back after a quick break.
At Co-Alliance Propane, we treat our customers like neighbors because, well, that's what we are. When you trust Co-Alliance Propane as your seriously local propane provider, you're trusting a team of professionals who live, work, and watch the game from right across the county, not the country. A team that's close by and seriously dedicated to your safety and providing the best service possible. Find out more about Co-Alliance Propane's seriously local service and how you can get 50 gallons of propane free at coalliancepropane.com.
Will give us another. And we're back here with 4:57 in the third. Vikings 44, Warriors 27. So far, well, the Vikings already got 3 fouls on the board, so maybe that'll come into effect here down the stretch.
Absolutely. You keep playing the game. You know, it's such a game of momentum. You know, and if you stay aggressive and just keep matching the intensity and keep playing one possession at a time, you never know where you find yourself. They miss some shots, we make some shots. You know, like you mentioned, if they end up putting us in bonus early, we get to the free throw line quite a bit. There's a lot of time left.
Warriors trying to work a 2-1-2 there.
Nice gamble and steal on the skip pass. 34 Parker finishes at the rim on the other end.
So Working does here.
Parker Johnson's going to take the three. It's off front iron. Beal crashes board hard, but it falls into Parker from Tippy Valley. His hands over to Melanson. He's had the hot hand. He missed one finally. And he gets the foul going after that offensive rebound. Beal kind of got knocked around a little bit there.
Yeah, I could see it. Saw that body react to that one. It was more kind of like dipped his shoulder into it.
He's a sturdy kid.
I feel like he might be a football player a little bit.
All right, it's a good bet. 1-3-1 zone by Tippy Valley here. We'll see if the Warriors can find. Oh, nice skip pass. It was tipped. Yep, 22 got a finger on it at the free throw line. So OB under for the Warriors.
See what they come out here. Box formation, as I like to call it.
Yep. Good ball pressure by 54 out top. That prohibited the pass into Darian on the inbounds play.
The pass there on Muscle.
Cut. Working hesitates. In and out. Mellinson's leading the break down the left side, back up top to 34 Parker, and then back around to the left side. Dalrymple into Mellinson. Nice ball movement on their part, out to 54 Kraft. He misses, and the Warriors track down the rebound. We got numbers. We thought we were going to push that one up the side and try to attack a little bit on that one. Easier said than done when you're playing with, you know,
you're diving it all over for that one.
Good hustle on both teams' parts. Dalrymple, nice bounce pass.
I'm a little
I think the crowd's reacting. That ball went in between Working's legs on, on that pass.
I was like confused what that was.
I don't know if it was intentional or not. But I mean, I know he was trying to pass the ball there, but somehow went through Working's legs, and we're end up on the free throw line for 22. He hits the first. That's Shepard. Nice free throw shot. Gets a shooter's touch on the.
That foul was on Working too. Or he fouled. Sorry, fouled Shepard.
I guess so.
Ooh, man, that was a bullet of a shot there.
Kind of not much arch on that shot, but it found a way to get in.
Man, sometimes in these games that I've watched, it always feels like the other team somehow gets the ball to just roll their way.
Yeah, he hit front iron on both of those free throws, but made both of them.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not very common.
What's the percentage of that happening? It's not 50-50, I know that. Braxton Beal threads the defense there.
I guess that's an indication that he's got a soft touch, though. So even though the arch isn't there, that he's got a soft enough touch that if it hits front end, it's going to go in. So Beal makes an aggressive play, and he's going to get some free throws on this end. Free throws is going to be a big part of getting back in this ball game. As the lead's up to 21, Beal missed the first one.
Their starters are starting to rack up their fouls now with Dalrymple and Mellinson and Trapiti.
In and out, and then it dropped back through. Beal hits the second, and we've got a 2-2-1 press here. See if we can create something defensively. Coach Hawkins is up. Oh, nice pass by Mellinson, and ooh, that was great recovery and effort on Working's part to come off the ball, get recovered to help side, contest the shot. He thought he had a clean block. So this is where Tippy Valley's strategy, you see here, they're going to keep those subs rotating in. And they know that, you know, our subs tonight are two freshmen. And they're going to, that's their strategy. It's a smart strategy. It makes sense. They're just going to try to keep fresh legs and keep that level of intensity higher than we can match. We'll see how long the Warriors can tough it out here. Musselman, nice fake. Working catches it, makes a strong move. Loose ball, and we've got jump ball as teams dive on the floor after it.
Working's had a little bit of a tough night with that ball.
Working's been a solid player and a leader for the Warriors for forever now. He's one of the, I mean, he's not a senior, and and other teams are tired. You know, they're like, really? Working still at North Miami? Yeah, he's got a whole nother year, but
you're not getting rid of him that easy.
But nice shot by Musselman to hit his second three of the night. That's a spark. That's what the Warriors need. When we see the ball go in, we get a little bit different bounce in our step. 40 is going to take. That's kind of the shot the Warriors want them to take against our press. But they get the offensive rebound, and Mellinson misses. Another offensive rebound, and 40 is going to convert. But Working, because he's been such a key player for a couple years now, he draws a lot of attention. You know, Tippy Valley, nice shot, nice finish. Shows his strength on that play to get the ball to go down despite the contact. He's going to get an and one opportunity.
Which, when it comes to basketball, I mean, just all around, just true athlete there. Got talent with it, and you know, when you have development to it, you know, it just all makes the game better.
Yeah,
comes easier
and
to him.
And Tristan continues to get better. Where I see his improvement this year is in knowing what's going on the floor, seeing passes, thinking a play ahead. His defense is so much better than it used to be. He can anticipate.
Kind of slowing the game down for him.
Yes, and that's how he continues to improve as a ball player in my eyes. 1-2-2 zone this time by the Warriors. Musselman's on the ball at the moment. Skip pass over the top.
Ooh,
it's off front iron.
misses.
Oh, that's a foul. Yep, you got to call it when there's a contact like that. Melanson was going hard after the offensive rebound.
There was no slowing down from that one.
Yeah.
That's the Warriors in a bonus already.
Yep, we got 1:30 left in the third, and we're shooting 1-1 on every foul at this point.
That's Melanson's third. Trapedi's at 3.
Dalrymple.
Dalrymple.
That's how I've been saying it.
Okay, well, that's closer than what I can say.
Working made it, but the official said he crossed the line before it hit, so he waved it off. We're going to need to hit those free throws if they're going to help us out. 1-2-2, we're showing hands at Coach Hawkins' request here. Tippy Valley reverses and takes the three, misses, offensive rebound. Offensive rebounds are starting to hurt us now.
They're going to call a foul now on Working. That's his third.
Dalrymple is very shifty, and he's lefty. And, you know, he kind of reminds me, you ever remember watching the Ginobili from the Spurs?
Yes.
He kind of looks like he's got the dark hair, and he reminds me of him. Very crafty player.
That's great that you brought him into the equation.
Yeah, pulling that out of nowhere. Oh, it's a compliment, though. I hope.
Oh yeah.
I mean, obviously, high school kid being compared to a
NBA player like that caliber.
But that's who he reminds me of. Melanson.
He hasn't missed those kind of shots tonight.
Melanson's got a nice touch. I can see why they like to do kind of that screen and pop type of offense. I mean, he can set a solid screen, and it's so hard to cover the screener a lot of times. And
right.
I would definitely
just
go with that. Yeah, we're in a 1-3-1. We're at 46 seconds left in the quarter. Master,
yeah. Try to go for the same call there on that one.
Yeah, that's all right, Matt.
Oh. That'll be goaltending.
It went in anyway.
Yeah, right.
So I think he's just going to let that go. Yeah. Beal, a little frustrated there. Hustled back and jumped up there by the rim, but anytime you grab something and pull it down, that's goaltending.
Yeah, Coach Hawkins pulled him over, have a few
Cameron
words with
Parker
him.
made it anyway, and Andy makes the free throw.
Oh, I didn't even see that. Honestly, I didn't even realize the ball went in
Yeah,
there.
it went in anyway, so it didn't even matter. But Hanley's going to drive it, gets knocked away, and there's a kick by someone on green. So White's going to get it out of bounds underneath. 25 seconds left. 24-point lead currently. Parker Johnson, the freshman, pops out, tries to get it into Hanley, and it's stolen by Melanson. Good anticipation on his part.
See what the Warriors do. Definitely need to start getting some defensive stops here.
Coach calls for one shot as we wind down. 5 seconds to go. Zipping it back and forth. Dalrymple. Ooh, almost banked that one from three. Offensive rebound.
Are you serious?
And officials are going to talk that one over. I think one of them was going to call a foul, and the other one, I think he's checking to see if they were out of time before the foul was called or not. because it's actually I think it's the trail official's job to wave when they hear the buzzer, but the trail official actually was the one calling the foul, so he's going to stick with that call, and Tippy Valley's going to have free throws here to wind out the third quarter. He misses the free throw at the student section's pleasure. And he misses both. So
thanks, student section, for a little helping hand there.
Yeah, how about that? So, well, they say the ball don't lie. Maybe he should have.
Yeah, there you go.
Maybe he should have just called off.
Oh, and with the end of the quarter here, we will be back after a quick break.
At Co-Alliance, we understand the importance of community. After all, we've been farmer-owned since the 1920s. And now that we're a part of your community, we want to become your total agronomy solutions provider. Co-Alliance offers the latest in ag technology for your operation. From field scouting and fertilizers to premium seed and precision agriculture, we can help take your operation to the next level. Put the resources of your local cooperative to work. Contact Co-Alliance today.
And we're back here getting ready to start the fourth quarter. Vikings 58, Warriors 34. Vikings got 7 fouls, so the Warriors 5. And as we were going through that situation there, the trail ref, as Coach Storm here was talking about, called that, and he had the final really push there to the side of that. And number 40 there, Potter, got to shoot those fouls, but student section coming in handy over here, helping out the team.
I love the school spirit. There's still 5 rows standing.
Nobody's left.
Down 24. They're still supporting their buddies. I think I see Caleb, who got the prom proposal, was just getting curled by a football player down there. I couldn't quite tell who that was.
They're going to call travel on working.
Moreland was just body curling Caleb. So they're still having fun down there. You gotta like that. 1-2-2, hands are up. Warriors are gonna keep. Dalrymple's just got some of those things you can't really teach down, where he knows where to look. He knows all those little things that make the difference. Handles the ball very well, sees the floor very well. He's a nice player. I really like him.
About those 10-foot shots, too. He hasn't missed those tonight.
Very steady with the ball.
I didn't see who the foul was on. Oh, Alex Kraft is the foul.
Hanley's on the line. He misses the first. Coach Hawkins encourages him. Spins, bounces once, up and in. Hits the second. Nice shot by the sophomore.
He's 3 of 4 of the line here.
2-2-1 press.
Ooh,
and
almost
we might get a count here. Oh, timeout called. I think Coach Patrick there saw that they were having a little trouble and decided to go ahead and get a call there. Full timeout.
And we'll be back after another quick break.
Want to know what I like best about playing basketball for my high school? I like it because it's a place where my friends get to see me play. I like it because I'm playing for someone besides myself. I'm playing for everybody in my school and every person in my community.
Indiana high school sports. They're more than just a game.
Come and see me play.
And we're back here, Vikings 60, Warriors 35, 7:02 here left in the fourth quarter. And now as teams around the TRC are watching this, trying to see where they're stacking up at the last 2 games to decide the TRC.
16th, North Miami's hosting a huge robotics tournament. if you've got the day open, come on out and support our robotics team and check out the first ever tournament hosted here at North Miami Middle High School.
And matter of fact, as you bring that up, RTC TV4 will be covering that game too. I'll be here all day. I don't know if we'll be live for it, but we will definitely be here recording it, getting everything for everybody, and we'll have that out for you guys the day after, as soon as we can, for everybody to go back and watch what happened here for our first invitational.
A lot of back and forth action there in the opening, or right after that timeout there. And balls flying all over the place, some good hustle defensive plays, but Dalrymple gets one to go and the foul at the end of that sequence.
Is that Dalrymple's first points?
I think so. It's hard to believe, isn't it?
Yeah, I just couldn't believe it.
Mellanson's going to push it up to Dalrymple.
Ooh, got a hand on it there.
Nice footwork there with good use of the pivot foot. Long three by Dalrymple. Misses. And Tippecanoe Valley's got 5 subs that are going to come in the game and get some experience here.
I don't think so. 2 of them are starters.
You're right. I spoke too soon.
Got both the, got both the Potters in there.
Yep, and Trapedi's in there still.
And Parker.
Never mind. Spoke too soon. Well, man-to-man defense, Parker Johnson shot fakes at the top of the key and then reverses it over to working. There's a good, strong drive. See, the help defense that comes to him is so quick.
It's like they know from film, like they just got to get there.
Coach Patrick, I think that's something they saw. 20 is going to take the shot. I'm not going to try that name. Kirchenstein.
That
think that
Rex,
looks right?
I'd say Kirchenstein's about.
That's who took that baseline jumper.
You know, I'd like to ask him how he pronounces his last name.
Kirchenstein.
I'd have to say that's how you would say it. That's the best.
We're going to go with that. Warriors ball. Working's going to walk it up.
And just a couple things. Yeah, we've had a couple coming in and out of there with broadcasting here. Just a couple little malfunctions over here.
Hanley, strong rebound.
I almost thought that was going to it looked like that arc from our angle. That was going to go in. Would have been like almost like a video game kind of shot there. Oh, he's getting ready to go to the underneath there, but we're already in a bonus, so we're shooting no matter what.
Yeah, we're almost in double bonus with just under 5 minutes left. Hanley was 1 of 2 on his last trip to the line. This time he hits the first outright. See if he can get both of these. I wonder if we'll have a press set if he does get a make here.
He's at 12 points already.
Off back iron that time. Ball's coming up with Trapedi. He skips it over to 12. Back out top. Good ball movement and
shots
in transition there. And Hanley tracks down the rebound. Working.
Trapedi just moves so quick with that ball across that court.
Does.
He wastes no time at all getting across there.
You know, the guard, like we mentioned, Trapedi doesn't have a lot of buckets. You've got him for 2 buckets.
Yep.
Dalrymple only has a couple buckets. Maybe.
I only got him for that one.
As far as the point production seems low for that starting guard combination. Cutter's not open, it falls. That's Kirchenstein. But yeah, I would say the backcourt from Tippy Valley is a very solid backcourt, and they're doing a lot of things right. They don't have to necessarily score for their team to be doing well.
And there he goes again. He just
pushing
moves
the ball up the floor quickly. Can't finish at the rim. Parker Johnson gets the rebound over to Working. He's going to bring it up the left side. Stops at the free throw line. Off back iron. Hanley tries to get the board but doesn't get it. Here comes Trapedi again. He slices the floor. Parker
No
Johnson
call there.
tries to get the call. It's a no call. And
Block was there
Beal
by-
is fouled after the rebound.
A block there by Musselman to tip that ball going up.
I'm interested, if you're Coach Hawkins, you're interested in seeing our toughness here. You know our guys are tired. We haven't had our typical rotation. We're missing two of our starters tonight. But you're looking for toughness. You're looking for players that are still giving their all, trying to get better with each situation that they can, and with 3.5 minutes left here.
As subs start to come in here. But it'll probably be it for Parker for the night.
Beal hits it. Nice shot there on the free throw. Warriors are going to drop back. It looks like we're picking up man-to-man. Parker Johnson, the freshman, is guarding out top. Beal's on the wing there. Kirchenstein throws it back out top. Then back to this right side.
Who's 32?
32.
Braden Shepard?
He played, I remember Braden Shepard. He played in the JV game. Very, very tough player. Very quick. Very aggressive in the JV game. I think 54 actually played some JV too. But very, very tough second squad here. It's getting some time here for Tippy Valley.
Number 50 makes both of those.
Official pauses the action. Looks like there might be some moisture on the floor. They're looking for a towel. Alex Masters is going to help him out.
And we'll resume here. Working to bring it across for the Warriors.
3-minute mark. Man-to-man by Tippy Valley. Nice drive, good pass, and nice finish there by Hanley.
I don't know if that was necessary. I feel like that one just gracefully fell into Hanley's hands.
Oh, I think he was trying to go there with it. He just happened to get fouled at the same time. I do think the Warriors have had some good things happen tonight. I mentioned how quickly the defense tends to flock to working when he makes an aggressive move. He's doing a good job of finding Hanley on a couple of those plays, and nice hustle there. Hanley actually leads the Warriors with over 7 rebounds a game, and offensive rebound there on that possession. Follows it up with a make.
He's at 16 right now.
I'll take your word for it. I think my stat sheet's a little, it's gotten a little off.
No good there. That prediction he made, more and more every time you see him, like every game he plays, he just learns from it. He builds on it. He never gives in, always trying to improve and get better.
He's getting better all the time.
I mean,
great
only
kid.
A sophomore too.
Yep, great kid. Great athlete, good team player. A lot of upside for Darian Hanley. He ran the floor hard there, just mistimed his jump on the offensive board. Working, tried to get a tie up there, but got a foul grab. And looks like we're free throws, 1-1. 1-1 on this end. We're under 2 minutes.
Yeah, Working's got 4. Masters got 4 for them. The 54, Alex Kraft to shoot. First one drops.
Got the roll.
Subs out Potter. And then we're officially into the JV lineup.
Hanley with another rebound. He's going to kick it over to Working. Working throws it back right to Musselman, into Beal. Strong move to the lane. He gets fouled. No finish, but he'll be at the free throw line.
And, you know, that's one thing that I like that Coach Hawkins pushes is that, you know, even score of the game, time left, there is always time to improve. Whatever you got left, get out there, give it your all, and strive to improve yourself, make yourself better. If you just give up now, you're not improving anybody, you're not improving yourself. And I just think it's just something great to, like, show and prove.
Absolutely. You take advantage of every opportunity. It's about building a program and consistency in how you do things. If you provide a consistent effort and do things the right way, it's only a matter of time before things go well for you.
Shot's no good there by Kraft.
Hanley, another rebound. We don't have rebound totals, but he's got a boatload of them tonight as well. Working nice drive. He finished and got fouled. The bucket's good, the official says.
Working just got into double digits with that one. But yeah, with Hawkins, this is only his second year. You know, first year didn't turn out so much, but again, coming away with like more wins. As if we had some rough years in between there, and we've really started to build up some momentum, coming back every year, getting more and more and more, and it's starting to add up.
Yep, everything's a process. Consistency is a big thing.
Well, and you know, having that team bond too, from all of that chemistry, adds to it too. You
got to develop the right winning habits, and you know, and it's not an overnight process. You know, if you only go to if you never brush your teeth and you only go to the dentist, you know, at your appointments, your teeth fall out.
Yeah, that is so true.
If you brush your teeth every day, you know, then you have pretty good dental height. It's a consistent. The consistency is the key factor in how you do things, and that's what you were just complimenting Coach Hawkins on, was how he approaches every opportunity with his team consistently, with the right attitude and the right approach, and it will pay off in time. Working's going to hit both free throws. We're under a minute. Masters subs for Working. So the Warriors are going to finish with two freshmen, Braden Burns and Parker Johnson.
They got some
two sophomores and a junior on the floor.
And you know, with those two, this is just great experience for them, having it for the future, getting in there next year too. I mean, majority of the lineup comes back next year, and fortunately, you lose a player like Malachi Sanderson next year. Just great personality too to have on the team.
Nice hands and anticipation by Hanley. He's pushing it up. He pulls up and off back iron. Braden Burns almost had the offensive rebound. Coach. 14 seconds left. And Tippy Valley's just going to throw it back and forth. Nope, never mind. Yep, they're going to kick it back out. And let the clock expire. Tippy Valley.
Coach was yelling at him over there. But Valley will win this one 68-46. Have to see how it unravels here with 2 games left in the TRC. We're going to do a couple in-game stats. We're going to add that up. In the meantime, we're going to go to a quick break, and we'll be right back.
I don't think of this as a high school weight room. It's more like a high school classroom. I'm learning how to manage my time here. I'm learning that it's important to have goals and that it takes persistence and commitment to reach them. And I'm learning that the best way to lead is by example.
Indiana High School Sports. They're more than just a game.
Come and see me play.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors. Evans Agency in Rochester, offering farm liability, farm personal property, and farm outbuilding policies, all customized to fit your insurance needs. Let Judy help you protect all of your possessions. Online at evansagencyrochester.com. The lawyers and staff at Peterson Wagoner and Perkins LLP are here to provide the highest quality legal and professional service to their clients presently and for the future. See a full list of services online at peterson-wagoner.com. Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production. This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors. RTC Fiber Communications. Stay connected with the fastest internet speeds available with RTC Fiber Communications. Voice, data, and video connectivity for the 21st century. Local service, local support, local investment. Online at rtc1.com. First Federal Savings Bank is your local mortgage lender with 6 locations throughout North Central Indiana. Trust the professionals at First Federal Savings Bank. Online at firstfederalbanking.com. Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production.
And we're back here with last couple stats and remarks of the game here. Warriors still came out, fought well, did a good job. Result wasn't what we wanted, but they still came out, fought hard, and Tippy Valley just came out and had a great turnout. That Parker and then Melanson, they had that key points there where they just wouldn't miss. I got a couple stats there for Tippy Valley. I didn't have any turnovers there in the fourth. And I would
believe it. They took care of the ball.
All of this is unofficial. For Trapedi, I had him at 4. Jalen Potter had him with just 2, 0 for 1 at the free throw line. Shepard, I had him at 15, 3 of 4 from the line. Dalrymple had 2 points. Melanson had 15.
Melanson had that hot hand early, and he knocked down several. His shooting percentage was very high tonight.
For sure. Parker, 34, I had him for 13 points, 1 of 1 from the free throw line. Jason Potter had him with 9 points, 1 of 4 from the free throw line. Dwight Conley, he was 2 of 2 from the line, had 2 points, and then Alex Kraft had 3 points tonight, 1 of 2 from the line.
Right, and the big thing for Tippy Valley, their forwards, their front line had 43 points. That's a good combo. And then I guess technically you could add 9 to that with Jace Potter's 9. Great production from them, and we mentioned the guard play. Not a lot of points, but excellent ball control. They had a lot of assists to that front line group. For the Warriors, Hanley had 15 and working finished with 14. Musselman had 8. He had 2 threes on the night. I think they said Beal had finished with 8 as well. Remember the Warriors were a little shorthanded tonight. We had our senior sick and not in the building, and we also had a key starter, Greg Sonnefrank, that has a knee injury and did not put a uniform on tonight as well. So honestly, I was pleased with their effort. They really battled. There were just a couple stretches where we weren't able to match Tippy Valley's intensity. The third quarter, they really created that space, and they hit shots and probably controlled the boards a little over us tonight, and that created the separation for them. The Warriors are going to play Whitco on February 12th, and that's our next ball game. That's also a conference game.
That's on a Tuesday.
Yep, and Tippy Valley, if I can get this to load quickly here, their next game's at Northwood, then they're at Triton, and then they host Wawasee. So this is Tippy Valley's last conference game. They finished the year with just 2 losses, so they've put themselves in a position to have a good chance to tie a conference championship tonight. Congratulations to them
I
for
believe
that.
senior night's next Friday, is it not, the 15th?
Yes, it should be.
Hopefully Sanderson's good enough to come back maybe for his last.
Actually, we're at Argus on the 15th, and then Caston would be the last home game on the 21st.
Okay.
For the Warriors.
There you go. So that's on a Thursday, 2 weeks out. So hopefully you get our lone senior back here so he can enjoy his senior night. That'd be a real. That'd suck to be sick on your senior night.
Yeah, it's exciting to see the Warriors make steps in the right direction. You know, Hanley comes to mind specifically. Masters got a start tonight, had some big plays early. You know, and we're in this ball game. I mean, you kind of think of the Southwood game a little bit, where we're really competing well early, and we just can't keep pace for the duration of the game. But Hanley's really coming on. It's just a matter of piecing this all together, and keep playing hard like Warriors.
It's building blocks one step at a time, and you know, they've taken steps in the right direction, and it's looked really good so far for this team. And you know, playoff time, sectional time, it's a new season. Your regular season doesn't matter anymore. So what we've learned from the regular season, don't forget about it, but learn from the mistakes, go into the playoffs and show other teams that, hey, we're here.
Yep.
You know, show them that we are here to fight, and you're gonna have to earn your way to get past. If
Absolutely,
you're gonna win.
we're gonna play tough no matter what. We do want to appreciate the great crowd tonight and the support the Warriors had from the student body in particular. They had some fun tonight. It was nice to see, and I know it's windy and cold out. Hope everybody's safe on their way home, and we have a good weekend.
Yep, and it's been great having you here. I've been your play-by-play, Jacob Sherboff. Matt Storm, or Mr. Storm as I like to call him, is a color commentator, and then Colton Tolliver has been behind the camera for us. It's been great having you guys here with us. Thanks for watching here on RTC TV4, and we hope to have you back again.